Hello, everybody. With the economy being as tight as it is, I want to show you one way you can save a little money on your car maintenance. Uh, I know there's a lot of controversy about products from Walmart, but I want to show you their product here. This is their brand of oil. It's been around for a long time. It's very high quality. Uh, People say it's cheaper. They're blinded by this brand name here, and there's no real reason to. On the back, there's a little circle here. It's an APA certification. The numbers is also here on the front. Probably can't read this, but it says API service SM, SN, and SL. And those are the numbers you need to match with your car. It'll tell you exactly which numbers to use. Anything that has a CD, CE, CF, those are for diesel engines. You don't need to be concerned with that. This product here, everybody's brainwashed by a 3,000 mile drain interval, which that's no longer an issue. What you want to be concerned with is the grade here. This one says HD30. That's suitable for like your lawnmower, power equipment. That's the actual proper grade to use. So you don't have to buy the stuff that says Briggs and Stratton or Tacoma or whatever that's in a little teeny bottle. It's a very similar product. Another product I want to show you is a synthetic. This one right here was made for the quick lube industry, and it's recommended for up to 10,000 miles. However, your OEM will recommend 7,500 miles using a regular product like this. And what I would suggest is extend your oil change out to around 5,000 miles. That's suitable for most cars. It depends on your car and your application. If you're stop and go driving, you're going to want to do around 4,000 miles. But most people, their average commute is 40 miles. Unless you live in a little tiny town like I do. The next thing is your filter. I mean, it doesn't matter what brand you get. It doesn't matter if you buy the Super Tech filter or you go to a discount store. You can buy your products at a discount store. I don't have their magazine here right now, but a lot of times they'll offer you either a 4-quart or a 5-quart jug for around $20. And a lot of times they'll throw in their line of filters. This one here is made by Baldwin. You can see that it's a really big one. This is probably the smallest oil filter you'll see on an automobile. What's happening is the EPA is saying they don't want all these large filters dumped in the landfill, and all the automotive shops are required to crush them now to squeeze the oil out of them. The EPA plays a major part in automobiles nowadays. And I just want to share this with you. I wanted to tell you that if you have a big tall canister filter on like a big van or a truck, you're going to be able to have a longer service life than if you're going to have a little teeny one like this on a 4-cylinder or a 6-cylinder or whatever. But the EPA is saying that they're making the sunk capacity smaller, so there's less waste oil in the industry now. And that's a big concern because the car I drive holds 2.5 to 3 quarts, and this little bitty filter goes on it. So I typically use a synthetic because it puts a lot of stress on it, the motor oil itself. But I've been watching some other videos on like the Wal-Mart service center, and you all agree some of these quick lube service centers, they don't pay their help decent, so they offer you a very cheap deal, and obviously the quality's not there. I happen to be master certified by ASE, and I went down to Walmart and applied for a job about maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago, and I talked to the manager, and they didn't hire me. But they basically told me that they're not allowed to remove the radiator cap or the brake fluid reservoir because of their liability. The only reason they have liability issues is because they don't employ people that are qualified to repair vehicles. What I'm saying here is you can save a little money. Don't be fooled by the 3,000 mile drain intervals. It's a good idea to have somebody check out your car in between oil changes, make sure the fluids are good, make sure your air filter is not plugged up. But I'm saying you don't have to drain your oil at 3,000 miles. You can extend it to 5,000 miles, no problem. This company that makes this synthetic, they recommend changing a regular filter at 6,000 miles is at the point when it gets really dirty. And 7,500 miles, the filter is too dirty. to effectively lubricate your engine. So, if you got a little bitty filter, shorten your drain intervals a little bit, or consider a synthetic. Some of these like Cadillac cars, they require a synthetic, and I talked to one lady. She was complaining that her oil change was $70, and I said, well, that's what it costs. But I worked in a big truck center, and it was on the same platform as most of these quick lube centers, and I was very distraught with them because they wasn't paying me a decent wage for the amount of work involved, considering my qualifications. So I recently left there. But all I'm saying is that try buying this Super Tech brand, because, or go to one of the quick lube centers. I'm not going to even name. There's 3 or 4 several. I'm saying you can reduce your maintenance cost a little bit by using these products, or using a quick lube center that has a good reputation. I just want to bring this out to you and kind of explain to you that there's a lot of brainwashing by the industry, and if you go to your dealership, that they're going to want you to come in because they're going to want that revenue. And a lot of times your car gets serviced more often than is necessary. And with these tough times, people are pinching pennies, and you can extend your oil drain a couple of thousand miles as harmless. The same story's been featured on national mainstream news. But these are my views, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.